Okay, I know it's been a while, but it's been a while since I've worked on the Factory 5 Type 65 Shelby Daytona Coupe. It was at my house. We got all the rivets back on, all the panels in there, the main chassis harness at least run to where it's got to go, put the brakes on, the AC on, the dash kind of mocked up together. And then once we're done with that, bringing it back to my dad's house so we can actually start to get ready to put the engine in. So what I'm going to do in this episode is get to working on fitting the bell housing to our TR3550 with TKO internals to get it all ready to mate up to the LQ4 6-liter to put in the Daytona. Here's our TR3550 that's rebuilt with TKO 600 internals. We put a new shifter on it. We've got a new bell housing. And we're going to do a hydraulic slave cylinder on this instead of a cable one. I just like the way it feels. A lot better than the cable one. All right, so here's the block. Here is our Speedway Motors LS to Muncie / TKO bell housing. We don't need this yet. This is a big old boy right here. So we'll have to mount this guy on here. Right? And then once that's on, I think it's going to be up and down that way because the starter's there. Once it's there like that, we'll get started on the slave cylinder.
If you're looking for a great way to support our channel, check out lowboostfilms.com. Not only does this support the channel, but you'll look great while you do it as well. We have a great selection of different types of apparel and merchandise that you guys can buy. I also have a selection of car parts and tools that we've reviewed on the channel that we know work well for sale on there as well at a good price, so make sure you check it out.
And I would assume that this doesn't come off. You know, that's part of the whole shebang, my guess. I'm going to trust and verify. I'm not going to undo that until, but that does not fit like that. So this sleeve here either is not really supposed to be on this thing or got the wrong bell housing. What do you think? Because to me this is, maybe this does come off. I mean, maybe this is for something not GM related. I don't know. After a couple of discussions with ChatGPT, this appears to be, well, I know the transmission is out of a Ford. I guess the diameter of this is too big for the GM bell housing. So they do sell a separate sleeve, which I'll have to get to remove this, replace all the paper gaskets behind it, and put that in to have that retainer on there, and then to then put the proper bell housing on. Once we're done putting that on, then we got to put our slave on, match up our depths with a micrometer, put the clutch on, and then we can bolt the engine and transmission together so we can actually start putting it in the engine bay here, which we have a lot easier room to work with now. We have a second lift here, the 4-post, and this already has our mounts that are designed for an LS. I just got to get the proper motor mounts, and then we should be able to drop the motor in, and then I can do all the rest of the wiring and get really cracking on it. So stay tuned. I know I haven't done a video on it in a while, but we've been working on other stuff and doing some other things, but we're gonna be back working on this thing more and getting it cracking and ready to go. So stay tuned. I have a lot of other videos on the channel currently, so if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and check out our full library of all the videos we have and all the projects that we're working on. And if you can't wait until next week's episode, make sure to check out these videos that I already have ready to go.